history is happening in the NFL right now, man.
Mm-hmm.
One coach, 18 years in, out the door.
Mm-hmm.
John Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm.
Another coach,
19.
19 years in, decided to step down. You felt like he was going to get fired.
Mm-hmm.
Or maybe they, just to dress it up a little bit,
Mutual.
do a mutual parting of ways.
Yeah.
From your words, not mine, from your words. You said...
No, I'll say it myself. Hey, man, your boy Mike Tomlin is the walking embodiment of mediocrity. Matter of fact, Mike Tomlin is the Doc Rivers of the NFL. Mike Tomlin won a chip with what's the guy name?
Bill Cowher.
Bill Cowher's team.
Okay.
When Mike Tomlin, hold on, you gave me the floor, so let me go. I'll let you go.
Let me ask you this.
Okay, go ahead.
How many years did Bill Cowher coach the Pittsburgh Steelers?
I don't know.
Is he the walking embodiment of mediocrity too?
Maybe he is. Maybe.
As long as you
I'm not a Steelers fan, so I don't know.
As you keep the same energy.
Yeah. First of all, I've never said Bill Cowher changed life. What I said was Mike Tomlin won a chip with Bill Cowher's team. Ironically, though, this is how everything comes full circle. I'm a walk around track and I'm gonna bring it on home. Mike Tomlin was a position coach in Tampa. His original coach was Tony Dungy, who couldn't win. They got rid of Tony Dungy, brought in Gruden, who won, right? Mike Tomlin was still on that team, okay? Now, Mike Tomlin leaves, gets the head coaching job. Bill Cowher wins the Super Bowl, retires. Mike Tomlin gets the team in 2007. They lose in the first round of playoffs his first year. The second year, they win the Super Bowl. That was still Cowher's team, all right? The Mike Tomlin regime really hit in 2010. That's when the Killer Bees was initiated. This was Big Ben, Brown still in his infant stage, but he was still a Killer Bee in Bell. That was the Killer Bees, okay? They still had Wallace too. Remember, that's when everybody thought, Wallace was that guy. The Dolphins ended up getting him. How this all comes full circle. They get to the Super Bowl in 2011. They lose to Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers then becomes this quarterback, and they lose in the playoffs. The past 10 years, Mike Tomlin has either not make the playoffs or lose in the first round. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, you're not going to sit here and tell me a guy. I think Mike Tomlin made it to the NFC Championship twice in his career. I think they made it twice. And they made the Super Bowl twice. They made it to the Super Bowl every time he made it to the NFC Championship. I could be wrong, but I think he only made it twice in his 19-year career of coaching in the NFL. They made it to the Super Bowl. He won and won. You understand what I'm saying? I don't know of any other coach in modern time that gets that kind of leeway, losing in the first round, not making it to the playoffs, and his claim to fame is he never had a losing record because he's one game above 500. Like, that don't even make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? This is why I equate that to a Doc Rivers, because the Doc Rivers has standing at the same resume in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? And this is me being a pro-black everything. Like, I'm not mad at it. But let's call a spade a spade. Like, I'm amongst a bunch of Caucasians. We ain't talking like this. In a barbershop, I'm talking like this. Like, this is mediocrity at its best. It's just because he won Super Bowl damn near 20 years ago. Man, get out of here, man. I've seen coaches win the Super Bowl, get fired, go to another team, and get fired again. Matter of fact, the Dolphins had that. And Jimmy Johnson. And he won national championship. He couldn't do it with the Dolphins. John Gruden won the Super Bowl. He couldn't do it again. Tony Dungy did. He couldn't do it again. Like, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. The floor is yours, big homie.
Here's my thing with Mike Tomlin. Mike Tomlin has had a winning record, never had a losing record. You've said this already. Everybody, for whatever reason, all of a sudden, a winning record is a bad thing because they didn't win the Super Bowl or whatever the situation may be. That's probably the most hardest thing to do in the NFL, especially if you're a Dolphin fan who've had losing records after losing record after losing record, going to the game supporting a losing franchise. So now we can now turn around and say, oh man, this man only just had 19 winning seasons and we poo-poo that? Nah, man, I don't sign up for that at all because I've seen too much losing in watching football, for me to go, I would take all of those 19 years from Mike Tomlin just to have a continuous winning record, man. It is what it is. Now, maybe he does fall short here, fall short there, but who doesn't? Everybody don't get Tom Brady. Everybody don't get Pat Mahomes. Everybody don't get Joe Montana. Everybody don't get these guys. It is what it is. If you look at the history of winning in the NFL, you have to have a lot of things got to go right for you. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Like it's almost like us telling us, like, some of those playoff losses, I can almost guarantee you a kicker missed a kick, a stupid penalty here and there. But we want to put that on the blame of the coach, which is cool because the leader falls on the sword. But when it's all said and done, 19 winning seasons, and to act like that's it. You know what it is? People hate consistency. That's what it is. Because now you don't want so much that is almost like, damn, come on, man, another win. Now we're doing another winning season. Like, for real? That's what we're doing now. We would rather lose and be the lovable Cubs than have 19 winning seasons. I don't take those 19 any day of the year because I watched the Miami Dolphins go from sorry coach after sorry coach, from sorry quarterback to sorry quarterback, and never could be able to put 2 back-to-back winning seasons. 2. All I ask. 2 back-to-back winning seasons. And we downplay 19 winning seasons, even though some of them might just be, what would be considered a winning season in the NFL? 9-8?
You got to be one game above 500. Which the Dolphins have been back-to-back.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a winning season, huh?
That's not a winning. Listen, man.
Mike Tomlin has done that.
Yeah,
like 2 years ago, Mike Tomlin done that. 2 years in a row. Yeah. He had one game above 500. That's all that matters. He got a winning season. How many? So you're considering yourself.
How many 11 win season Mike Tomlin got?
I don't know. I don't care. Because guess what?
I bet you got more than the Dolphins have.
Here's what I'm saying. Regardless of all of that,
I can almost guarantee you got more than the Dolphins.
Regardless of all of that, you're doing all of this to either not make the playoffs or get bounced in the first round. So guess what?
I'd rather get bounced in the first round.
How? For what? What's the point of that?
Come on, man.
We didn't complain about the Dolphins getting bounced in the first round, huh?
We complain about the Dolphins even just making the playoffs, man.
Okay.
They don't even make the playoffs. They don't even make
the Dolphins playoffs
in 2023.
No, man.
Yes.
We made the playoffs back-to-back years.
2023, they made the playoffs, got spanked by Kansas City.
Thank you.
Like, come on, man.
We made the playoffs the year after that. We lost to Buffalo. What are you talking about? With a third-string quarterback. All I'm saying is this. At the end of the day, the coach and the quarterback are the two positions, are the two appointed positions that wins and losses matter. Your wins and loss record carries weight with you. And at the end of the day, dog, you being one game above 500, it whoop-dee-doo. Whoop-dee-doo. All that did was cause you not to get a top-rated quarterback. That's all it was. And guess what? He ain't draft one. He ain't draft not one quarterback in 19 years. Bunch of bums. That's on him. That's on him. Ben Roethlisberger was there before him. So that's on him.
In 19 seasons, this man has 12 10 or more win seasons, man. 12 in 30 seasons. How many different win seasons do you think the Dolphins have?
I don't know.
Not even 10. Don't tell me about this, man. I'd rather have 10 win seasons than not have them at all, man. Come on, dog. Like y'all act like it's easy to win in the NFL. Like it's like we can all just.
What was the Dolphins' number in 30 seasons?
Huh?
What was the Dolphins' number in 30 seasons? I know they had 10 win seasons in 30 seasons.
Yeah, they did. They got like maybe 7. Come on, man. Yes, man. The Dolphins has been trash a long time.
Man. They got more than 17 win seasons, man.
No, man.
Yes, they have.
No, they don't, man. They don't.
Bruh, we had 10 win seasons with Jimmy Johnson. A lot of them.
No, they didn't, my brother. They had like 2. Jimmy Johnson was only there 4 years, man. What are you talking about?
At least 3 out of 4, he had 10 wins, huh? At least 3 to 4, he had 10 wins.
I don't think he did. Joey McDonald was only with the Dolphins 4 years.
At least 3 to 4, he had 10 wins, Hal.
Man, in 30 seasons, the Dolphins have 12, maybe 7 or 10 win seasons, man. I'm telling you, I looked it up.
No, you did.
Yes, I did. Let's look it up.
You looked up the Steelers. You ready
Let's look it up.
look up the Dolphins.
Let's look it up. Let's look it
Look
up.
up the Dolphins. I don't know. I know we got more than 10.
I'm telling you.
And there it is. Go
I'm telling you what it is. I look this up all the time. I spend my time looking up the Dolphin win seasons back because they come so few and far between.
Look it up.
I wake up at night. When the last time we won 10? Miami Dolphins 10 win seasons.
How many? I know it's more than 10.
Let's go.
I know it's more than 10. If you still count, it's more than 10.
No, I'm going.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
It was a couple years we won a division. I know we got more than 10.
10 win seasons. Don't give me the partial list because the partial list is short as hell.
How much is that? How much is the partial list?
It's like 7. Let's take a deep. Let's go AI and tell them to do a deep dive. We need the complete number.
It ain't 7. The partial list ain't 7.
Yes.
No,
It was 7, man.
Because you would have been like that. 7 is 7.
So what would be considered?
They got more than the conversation is more than Mike Tomlin.
What is 30?
Huh?
What is 30 years? What could be considered 30 years? 1994?
We in we in 2026.
Yeah.
So it gotta be 1996.
1996. So from 1994, because I go from 98 is not going to be more than Tomlin. 94, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 win seasons, man. From 94.
Let me see, man.
94, man. I looked this up in my sleep, man. I'm telling you. I looked this up in I wake up in panic because it's so few and far between. Come on, man. Like this ain't the easy thing to do.
95. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's from 95.
That's from 95.
I started from 90. I didn't start from 94.
You can start from 94.
94, we had 12 win seasons, man.
Come on. What you mean? Where you see 94? This is 94 right here.
All right, count from 95, man.
Where's 90? There's not a 95 on this list.
Right, it's right there.
It's 98.
Let me see.
Yeah, there's no 94 on this, 98 on this, 95 on that list.
Oh, my bad, 98. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I don't know, man. So, that ain't it. I'm not saying Mike Tomlin. Here's what I will not say. I will never put Mike Tomlin in the conversation of the greatest coaches of all time. I will never do that.
He ain't that.
Because I don't think he's that.
He ain't that.
I will say this,
He's
though.
a mediocre coach, man.
He can't be a mediocre coach.
Yeah, he is.
No, we will not say that.
Me a mediocre coach.
We will not say that because a lot of coaches can't produce the resume Mike Tomlin did.
A lot of coaches aren't coaching for 19 straight years
because they start having losing seasons.
No, man.
Yes.
No, because you are part of an organization that don't fire a coach. That organization has 3 coaches in its lifetime, dog.
That's fact. But what I'm saying is
they're not known to do that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is he's still out of the 12. Out of 19 of those seasons, he had 12 winnings, over 10 win seasons, man. Over 10. Over 10. Not 10, over.
How many?
Not 10. He had 12 over 10 winning seasons, man.
Okay.
10 game winnings. Like, come on, man.
So hold on. So he had 12. He had 10 win seasons in 12 of the 19, right?
Yeah.
So what that leave me? 7 years of mediocrity? All right, cool. No problem. That's fine. His past decade, this is the past 10 years, he's either not make the playoffs or lose in the first round. The past decade.
Yeah, but guess what? They don't have the talent that y'all want.
That's on him. He's been coaching for 20 years. So how can you sit there and say he is a difference maker and then say they don't have no talent.
I-
He's the reason why. He's the coach. You go get the talent.
Nah, man.
You go get the talent.
Nah. If you could ask any coach right now, they would gladly take a Mike Tomlin resume, man.
You know why? Because guess what? You're gonna coach for 20 years.
Yeah,
I'll take it too.
yeah, but they would also tell you, man, dog, man, y'all don't understand how hard it is to win in the NFL, man. It ain't easy. It's not an easy task.
I never
man.
said that.
Yeah, but for us to go, man,
I never said
he got
that.
19 wins.
I never
right?
said that. Just like when I compare him to Doc Rivers, they're synonymous to me.
No, you can't.
Yes, they are.
Doc Rivers, all he need in basketball, you need one player, and that could change the
football too.
No.
you need a quarterback.
No.
Yes, you do, man. We seen quarterbacks win Super Bowls by themselves. We've seen it.
Listen, I come from a team with Dan Marino on it, maybe one of the arguably greatest quarterbacks to ever play, and he could not win with the team he had. Okay, so
I seen LeBron couldn't win with the team he had. What are you talking about? So that's basketball too. They go hand in hand now. No, man.
No, they don't.
We seen Tom Brady will his team to the Super Bowl. We seen Pat Mahomes will his team to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
we
seen
Kobe will his team to the championship. We seen Jordan will his team to we can compare and contrast. What I'm saying is basketball. Yes, we can. If you have a quarterback, if you got an elite ball handler, the person with the ball in his hands, it could be a big. All you gotta do is get the ball to Shaq. But if you got the guy with the ball in his hands who's making the right decisions at the right time, i.e. the quarterback, your chances of winning the Super Bowl are exponentially high. That's just facts, dog.
No, it's not.
All right.
No, it's not.
I just gave examples of guys, quarterbacks winning the Super Bowl on their shoulders.
We're talking about the greatest quarterback of all times, man. So you trying to tell me Mike Tomlin or Doc Rivers had the greatest players of all times?
Yes.
Who?
Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen. First ballot Hall of Famers, huh? Kevin Garnett is on our first ballot.
There's plenty first ballot Hall of Famers that are.
So what are you talking about? He had,
but first
dog, okay. So what I'm saying is, at the time, if Kevin Garnett wasn't the best player in this position, he was number 2.
No, man.
So who's better than Kevin Garnett? It's not Tim Duncan.
If I go down the roster, it's not.
Who?
I just got to go through it. I'm just telling you. I'm not gonna.
If you can't think from the top of your head, that's that.
But I know Kevin Garnett ain't the number 1 or number 2. I can almost guarantee you that. I can guarantee you that.
How, man?
I know. I'm telling you.
At the time when Doc Rivers was coaching that team,
we talking 2000.
Kevin Garnett was either the best player in his position or number 2, dog.
No,
it wasn't another player better than Kevin Garnett. At his position.
Yeah, if we look it up, it is. If we talking about 2009, 2010, yes, it is.
No, man.
Yes.
Kevin Garnett was first team All NBA, first team All Star, first team All Defense. What are you talking about? If he won first team, he was second team behind Tim Duncan.
Listen,
that's it.
He was not 2 or 3 at his position.
Okay.
No, he was.
Hey, y'all let us know in the chat. That's it. Let us know in the chat about that.
These are the tail end years of Kevin Garnett.
No.
Yes.
No, man. Kevin Garnett was still at his apex.
No.
Where he
was a really good defensive player.
No,
that. Yes.
Listen.
Kevin Garnett only did one thing when he was at the Celtics. Take that free throw line jumper, man. That was about the extent of his game.
Kevin Garnett
defensively, he was an anchor defensively.
No,
yes.
See, listen to what I'm saying. The problem is you're looking at Kevin Garnett versus the Heat.
No,
I'm talking about when Kevin Garnett got there and they was playing against the Lakers for the chip. Kevin Garnett was at his apex, man.
No, that was 2009, 2010. What are you
Kevin Garnett was at his apex, just like Kobe was at his apex.
No, man.
They were.
I'm not gonna say I'm not speaking
after
Kobe.
The championship run. They both went on a decline. They both went on a decline. It was downhill from there, man. After the 2 years they battled against each other, it was downhill from there.
Just that fast?
Yes. You know it could happen. Don't act like it can't happen.
No, man. I'm trying to tell you.
Don't act like it can't happen just that fast, dog.
I'm trying to.
You know it can happen just that fast. I know a guy that was averaging 30 1 year. The very next year, he went up for a dunk and grabbed the icy hot back. And it was good night Irene for this guy.
Who's this guy?
Tracy McGrady.
Yeah, but he was injured.
But that's why. So it can happen just like that. Kevin Garnett was injury prone after that. They got rid of Kevin Garnett.
Man, listen.
When LeBron went to the Heat and they started battling against Boston, right? It was downhill for Boston from that point forward, dog. Because then he started battling who? Indiana.
Yeah, because Kevin Garnett and
Them niggas, they got their ass booted and went to the Nets or Brooklyn, whatever they call themselves. But anyway, this is not about this is just me comparing. Y'all in the chat, let me know how y'all feel about my comparison to Tomlin and Doc Rivers. I think they're synonymous, but whatever. This is no slight to Tomlin. I think Tomlin is a really good coach. What I am saying,
you can't say he can't be a really good coach and then call him mediocre.
Yeah, but he is his coaching acumens and what he's accomplished is mediocre to me. It is what it is, dog. Just because you make it one game above 500, that's your claim to fame. What am I saying? What am I missing here, dog? Like you haven't even made it to the second round in over a decade. You haven't made it to the second round over a decade, dog. I think the game has passed him by. At least Harbaugh adjusted with the times. At least he did that in 18 years. He adjusted with the times. At least Andy Reid adjusted with the times. Tomlin never adjusted with the times, dog. He tried. It just didn't work. He never had the eye for the quarterback because he never had to draft Big Ben. So he never had an eye for quarterbacks ever.
So the GM don't have no say in who they. So the Steelers don't have no GM.
I don't know. I guess not. It might be Mike Tomlin. I don't know because I never even heard the Steelers even looking for a GM. So it might be Mike Tomlin. I don't know how that. I'm not a Steelers fan. This is me speaking from the outside looking in. I can only talk about my team, which is the Dolphins. What I'm saying is
a perennial.
What I'm saying is
6-win team.
The proof is in the pudding. This guy hasn't won nothing in over a decade. It is what it is, dog.
So their GM is a guy named Omar Khan.
Okay. He been there forever, too. I heard that name. How long he been there?
He took over in 2022. His job is to...
Is that the guy from Chicago? Was he at Chicago first?
I don't know. He took over for somebody else that was there. But they don't say nothing about Chicago. But y'all heard it here first. J.R. Rico is trying to convince us that Mike Tomlin is a mediocre coach.
Yeah. Good coach, just mediocre.
That got to be an oxymoron. Like, how could you be good and mediocre?
Yeah, you can. You could just all right.
Hey,
let me ask you a question. Because we are professionals here. Let me ask you this. When you are a professional, when it's time for you to get a job, do you update your resume?
Yeah.
Okay. It's no different than the podcast. Our podcast is completely different than it was this time last year. You don't pin your BS numbers. You pin your up-to-date numbers. It's no different than when you're a professional athlete. You only as good as your last. If we're speaking in gambling terms, you're only as good as your last ticket. What did your last ticket do?
Yeah, but Tomlin been coaching a while now. Maybe
it's him.
It could be a point to where, like, dog, like, I've done enough here. I've taken this ship as far as I could possibly take it. You know what I'm saying? But to say that he's a mediocre coach, if they hired Mike Tomlin for the Miami Dolphins right now, you'll be jumping for joy.
No, I would not.
Because you know you got a reason to go to the game.
No, I would not.
You'll be like, okay,
I would not.
We're going to win
9 games.
So you don't want John Harbaugh?
Yes. John Harbaugh has competed in the AFC Championship recent memory. What has Mike Tomlin done in over a decade? What are we talking about here?
I'm just saying, man.
John Harbaugh got a 2-time MVP at quarterback. They say this guy can't pass gas.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
We talking.
I want John Harbaugh.
Like I'm saying, man.
See, this way he trying to Dr. Umar me.
He
trying to Dr. Umar me right now, man.
Where Corey Holcomb at, man?
He trying to Dr. Umar me, man. No, we ain't gonna do that.
Where Corey Holcomb at?
If you're telling me, listen, here's what I will say. If you're saying, hey, Rico.
They ran John Harbaugh out of Baltimore, man, because he couldn't win enough. And I don't think half them losses is his fault.
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? And they literally packed his bags to, like, come on, man. Oh, it's difficult to win in the NFL.
Nah, I'm not pushing back on that.
All I'm saying, dog, if a guy can give you multiple winning seasons, and I'm not even talking about the 9-8 or whatever those is. I'm talking about 10 or more wins, man. Dog, you gotta count your blessings, dog. I'm gonna be honest with you because them things come very few and far between, especially when you don't have that guy under center, man. It is what it is.
That's his fault.
You know what I'm saying? It could be his fault. I'm not saying it ain't. I don't know the draft dynamics of the Steelers. I'm saying after Big Ben, that thing has been downhill ever since. It's been patchwork, Cody Pickett, whatever these guys' names are. I felt like they should have took Shador. I don't know what happened with that. And I guess this year, I guess maybe they kind of knew they was gonna get the 41-year-old guy, Aaron Rodgers, and they played that how they played it. But
Yeah.
you know,
Y'all let us know in the chat how y'all feel about that one. That might be a hot take.